and our defensive stoppers will love shutting down perimeter players with the Challenger badge.
We have just a few games in the books, Brent. What are coaches right now looking for from their team?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what you're
on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. MP out there with James Wiseman, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Craig on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Noel. Second shot opportunity. And MP with the layup.
Okay, go ahead and flex on him, MP. Nice hustle for that second chance bucket.
Pistons leading by 5. Ivy passes to Diallo. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Count that bucket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Golden State's drawn a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight, and they pick up 2.
They're just too quick with it. MP making a miss.
And Detroit has possession. Ivy passes to Burks. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded close. And Noel throws it down.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for MP and finds him. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Team 4. Shoot.
And both free throws good for MP.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
Noel down low. Covered by MP. And that one's good. Noel's got his second bucket of the game to go. Poole the pass to MP. Back to Poole. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top, They're up by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
I want to hear everybody make some noise.
And hope
Substitution on the
Noel's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Alec Burks. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Different look here for the Warriors. MP's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Noel is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Walker in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Good. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. And talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware, that's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. In high school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with it.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
Back to Walker. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Noel. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Wiggins. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Diallo. Inside, here's Walker. Misses in close.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires from the line, and it's off the back rim. No good. Kuminga with it. He feeds it to MP. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look here for Detroit. Diallo, he's checked in for Bay. Burks comes in for Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Nerlens Noel. Different look here for the Warriors. MP's checked in for Wiseman. Jermichael Green comes in for Green. Dominguez come in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys. But that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins, and the Warriors miss again.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Diallo kicks to Bogdanovic. Now here's Ivy, guarded by Curry. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing here by 8. Curry's shot is good.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the basket Poole. Dishes it to MP. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Burks. And it's Wiggins missing. Pistons leading by 7.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now, here's Burks. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. Launches it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a
pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
He's checked in for Detroit. Then for the Warriors, MV's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Stephen Curry in for Jordan Poole. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Bay passes to Stewart. Outside, Walker, the 3. Traps in the tray. And now a 9-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, he cracked the window, just a little bit of daylight for Kemba, and he knocks it down.
2 minutes remaining.
MP dishes to Green. Back to MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Thompson. Cunningham's shot is off.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Out to the right wing. Bay against Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
Here's MP. That one, no good. And Detroit the other way. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
At the line for Detroit, Saddiq Bey taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Thompson against Cunningham. Out to the right wing. And here's Bey. And he slams it one-handed.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the foul called on MP.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Detroit, Stewart. Isaiah Stewart.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back. Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Pistons basketball. Now returning on the floor for your Pistons.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Joseph looking over the floor. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K